Happy Monday, y'all! This is my first day back. Alright, I am going to walk you through what is here for Meet the Teacher. Alright, y'all, I ran home really quick to throw on different clothes. Alright, here's what they look like on the flip side. Good morning! It is the first day of school. And then after we get a couple sprinkles in it and we got to enjoy some sugar juice. Happy Monday, y'all! This is my first day back. We have PD today, PD tomorrow, and then our kids come on Thursday. So I'm going to take you throughout this whole week, show you my Meet the Teacher setup, show you how I plan for the first week of school, and kind of talk to you about what we did in our meetings and stuff. I'm super excited because this is my first year returning to a school. So I'm usually freaking out because I'm having to meet new people and learn all the new procedures. And I'm not this year. I know everybody, I know the school's procedures, and I'm super excited to see all the staff. It's gonna be so great. I Meet the Teacher tomorrow night, so I'll be prepping for that today and tomorrow, and I'll take y'all along with that, show you all the resources that I use and how I set it up. But yeah, I'm excited. Lots of things to do this week. I know I'm gonna be exhausted, but it's gonna be good.
It's RSN.
Alright, y'all, I really haven't got that much done today. We had meetings all morning. I went to lunch with some of my coworkers, let Messer out, and then we came back, had more meetings, and we've been able to be in our rooms for about an hour and a half. I've been catching up with coworkers, and then I finally just got my birthday things done for my kiddos. So when it's their birthday, it's already prepped and ready. All I have to do is give it to them, and I just showed that. And then my next task is to finish their locker tags. So I'm gonna do that right now, check that off the list, and just keep trucking along. My goal is to leave at 6 and it's 4:30. So I have time to do things tomorrow. But I'm gonna knock out the locker tags right now. Alright, I am just now getting to Meet the Teacher stuff. I got the parent packet printed, and I printed a bunch of other things. I'm gonna go make copies, and then I'll show y'all what I did. Alright, next task is to unload all of these and get them put away. I'm so tired. I could fall asleep on this couch right now. But I'm getting my copies done for Meet the Teacher, and then I'm out of here. Alright, I got my Meet the Teacher, most of it printed off and set up so that when I come in tomorrow, all I have to do is throw a name tag down and then put this on their desks with their little poppet. I have to print off some things at home, like their name tags and the little tag that goes on the poppet, but I'm feeling a lot better about Meet the Teacher now that all of this is done and copied. Alright, y'all, I'm finally out of here. I've got all these boxes to go take in the trash. I got most of my Meet the Teacher stuff done, tidied up a little bit, and I gotta go home. It is 6:30. I'm exhausted, and I'm ready to go to bed. Alright, y'all, I am here for day 2 of PD. As you can tell, I'm exhausted. We have Meet the Teacher tonight, so I'll go home and change before that. But I've got a lot of things to get done on my list. We have PD meetings this morning and this afternoon. And I'll be honest with y'all, I'm not feeling too great about this year. Okay, y'all, I'm feeling a little bit better. I was just kind of downer and like feeling super negative this morning. Yesterday was just a lot. I got a lot of information that I cannot share that's just going to make this year really hard and one of my hardest years. So that's why I was in such a bad mood this morning. I am better. I have meet the teacher tonight, and I'm hoping that like meeting everyone will lift my spirits. I'm just anxious about the school year. It's just like a different feeling. Um, and yeah, that's all I can really say. But it is 11:37. We had meetings all morning today. I right now just got our name tags down. My team teacher's daughter helped me put all of the Meet the Teacher pages out, and I'll go over those in a second so that y'all can use them if you're wanting to use them for your Meet the Teacher night. And then my next big task is really just organizing that, making sure it all looks good, getting my last minute Meet the Teacher stuff ready, and then after that I need to start on first week lesson plan. So that's kind of my order. I am finishing Meet the Teacher. There's a couple things on my to-do list I need to do, and then after all that's done, I am on to first 2 days of school, lesson plans, copies, things like that. All right, I am going to walk you through what is here for Meet the Teacher. For privacy reasons, goodness, I can't talk. Name tags covered up, and then my school email is covered up as well. And let me just show you what it looks like, all nice and pretty. They've got their name tag, pencil holder, and then all the stuff. And then here's what the overview of the class looks like. I'll have something on the screen tonight, like saying welcome, step 1, step 2, step 3. On this table is the supplies that like I'm going to be keeping, which is Clorox tissues, things like that. Everything else they will put in their desks. But let me walk you through the papers. Okay, so the student gets to keep this poppet, and then I'm gonna scoot this down. But here are my favorites, and like kind of some background that the kiddos and parents can see about me. And then this packet is something I've used since the very beginning of everything. It has literally all you could think of, and I'm going to not flash things just for privacy reasons, but I'm not going to go through it because there's just too many pages with information. But it literally says anything and everything you could need to know in our class. I do not expect the parents to read this whole thing today. I just have them hold on to it. If they have any questions, they can look there. This is a little checklist. So I've never done this before. This is from Melody Munch on TPT, and I'll link all of this stuff if you guys are wanting to use it. But it is a checklist to see, if they can complete everything in the Meet the Teacher night instead of doing stations. I just have a little checklist so they can check everything off. So there's that. The next page is their dojo scan, so I'm not going to show that. And then this page is from Melody Munch as well. I love this. I've never used it before. I have something similar to it, but this is so much simpler and easier. It literally just says 3, 2, 1, which is just a little extra for me to know about them, where to describe them, things that I should know about the kiddo, and hopes that they have for them. This is for the parent to fill out, and then they can leave it here if they fill it out here, or they can take it home and send it back in their folder. This is also from Melody Munch. It is just explaining to parents that they can message me, handle with care, and that's kind of code for we had a really rough morning and it might be a rough day at school because of that. It just makes me more mindful of what they've been through that morning. So if we are having a rough morning, I can try to turn it around, or I will give them space. But this is also from Melody Munch, and yeah, I love it. So I pretty much have everything ready for Meet the Teacher except for that slide. I'm gonna get some other things done because it is noon, so I'm working through lunch. but we have to be back at 1, have more meetings, and then at 3 we're dismissed, but I'll probably still work in my room, and then at 5:30 is meet the teachers. So I'll have to be back up here dressed and ready for that. So I'll keep taking y'all along with me with what I finish in this time until lunch, and then me getting ready for meet the teacher and what it looks like before and after meet the teacher. So all right, I just finished making this little template for meet the teacher. I think it looks so good. So I am officially done with meet the teacher prep and my classroom. So now I am doing like last minute things, and then I'm headed to do copies for Thursday and Friday. All right, y'all, meet the teacher stuff is completely done. I checked a few things off my list, like sticking these wires and the wire protector thing, and hanging a couple more things up that fell down. And now I am fully on first week of school lesson plans right now. I'm going to go through my copies from last year, get what I need out, and copy it. That way the copier stuff is done, because if I absolutely don't get everything done, the only thing I can do at home is my lesson plans, which is what I plan on doing tomorrow for a backup. So hopefully I can get everything done. But if I don't get everything done, the last thing I'll do is the lesson plans, because I can actually do that at home. So right now on the list is copies and anchor charts. And then if I get both those things done, I'm going to try to get my lesson plans done, and then I'll be good. So I'm going to take y'all along with me. All right, here's my setup. I'm listening to T-Swift. I've got my back to school procedures checklist. I have this on TBT for free, and I'm just using that to do my lesson planning. And I've got my little back to school file. You can see it right there. It had all these papers in it, and I'm just going through and planning. I only have Thursday and Friday, and I know it's gonna whiz by, so I'm getting my lesson plans kind of written out and my plan down, and then I'll grab my read alouds, go make my copies, and do my anchor charts. All right, y'all, I ran home really quick to throw on different clothes, put on some fresh makeup, and do my hair. I'm headed to meet the teacher. I'm about 30 minutes early so that I can put my slides on and show y'all what it looks like and what the vibe is. So I'm gonna do that, and then I will just be lesson planning until it starts. I'm getting so excited because this is the first meet the teacher that I will be able to see my students from the year before. I've always been at a new school at this point in time, and so I'm just so excited to hug them. I'm excited to meet my new students as well, but I'm so pumped to see my kiddos from last year and squeeze their little necks and hear all about their summer. So I will show y'all an overview of my room once it's all officially set up, and then I will talk to y'all after and let you know how it went and show you my lesson plans for week 1. All right, y'all, I'm here. It's set up, and let me show you my screen. So cute. It says welcome to meet the teacher. It shows them what will be on their desks, and then it tells them to use the little checklist to guide them. It looks so good. It smells good. I'm about to turn my lights on, put some T-Swift instrumental music, and I am about 25 minutes until I'm ready for kiddos to come in. All right, y'all, here is my fit for Meet the Teacher. I've got some T-Swift. I just finished Meet the Teacher, so I just finished sorting all the supplies from the students. And my next big task is to finish my plans for the first 2 days of school, and then I'm out of here. It is 8 o'clock, so I'm hoping to be out of here by 9. Just making the copies for the first week of school. All right, y'all, I brought clothes to change so that I could be comfortable, because I knew I'd be staying late, because I do not want to come tomorrow. I have 1 day off, and like, you can come, you know, finish things in your classroom if you need to. Or you can literally do nothing. So I choose to do nothing. I'm actually not doing nothing. I'm going to get my nails done and hair and eyelashes and all the funsy stuff. But I am just now done with my copies. And now after this, I have to make my anchor charts. And then I'm out of here. Woo woo! All right, these are Friday's copies, and I've got Thursdays all ready to go. Headed to get the anchor chart. We're gonna do the post-it. We've got to make a classroom contract. Oops, that was not good. And a little first aid jitters feelings thing. So here we go. Let's do it together. All right, they're up and I'm out of here. All right. Almost fell. That's hilarious. I'm gonna put y'all here while I'm like gathering my things up. But overall, a very good day. I woke up in a horrible mood. Not like ready for any of this, not feeling excited at all. And now I'm like, I can do this. All I have left to do is my slides, which are like a big deal to me, but I usually can knock them out pretty quickly. And that might be it. It's my slides. That's what it is. And I'm not coming in tomorrow. I'm doing it all at home. Tomorrow I am getting a blowout. I'm getting my nails done. I'm getting my eyelash extensions back on. So tomorrow will be a busy day, but I'm not coming to the school. So I will walk in on Thursday morning with my copies done. I'll get my slides done tomorrow. And everything's ready to go. So, all right, y'all, I got my eyelashes done. My next stop is nails, and then my last stop is a blowout for my hair tomorrow, so I don't have to do it in the morning. I stopped at Sonic. I'm getting a Dr. Pepper, a pretzel for a quick snack, and then I also got 3 $10 Sonic gift cards, one for my team teacher, one for my principal, and one for my para that's going to be with me this year. I'm going to put it in cute little cups, throw some pins in there, some little candies, and the gift card and a little note. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm headed to Dollar General to grab some ginger juice, and then I'm going to get my nails done. All right, y'all, I got my nails done. I'll show you on the flip side in a second what they look like, but I'm about to go get a blowout, and then I'm gonna head home and try to get my slides done for tomorrow. All right, here's what they look like on the flip side. I'm obsessed. I love them. All right, my blowout's done. We did them really tight so that when I sleep tonight, they won't get like flat, and we didn't brush them out. So they look really tight and curly. Good morning. It is the first day of school. I have jitters all over. I've got the anxiety shakes. I've got it all. So I'm so excited, but I'm also super nervous. I don't know why, because I've done this day the same way for 4 years. So I don't know why I'm anxious. But it is what it is. And yeah, I'm headed in. Everything's complete. I do have a small list of things to do. So I came in an hour early of what the kids come in so that I can get everything situated and feel settled. But overall, I'm very prepared. I'm ready to go, but I'm so nervous. I'm listening to Kelsey Ballerini. I'm doing my best, and that's going to be like my motto this year. So I'm just going to do my best today. I'll update y'all as the day goes on, but I'm so nervous. Woo. All right, I get in here. I see something on my desk. I spill my water, which is like one of my biggest pet peeves that the kids do. What a hypocrite. All right, y'all, here's a quick little outfit check. I've got some pencil rainbow earrings. Got a little pink dress on. I know you guys wouldn't expect anything less. And then I've got my big one for either first grade or first day of school, whichever they want to make it. So, happy first day! Okay, did I film anything today? Absolutely not. It was an insane day. So good, so much better than expected, but no, I didn't film anything. So I'm going to show you a couple things that we did that I loved, and then I'm going to get the heck out of here. All right, so starting out the day, we read a book called First Aid Jitters. I'm sure you've heard of it. It is so cute. We used novel effect with the speaker, and they loved it. And we talked about our emotions, of how we were feeling today. We put our names on sticky notes and made a little bar graph of how we were feeling today. So cute. And then after, we get a cup with sprinkles in it, and we got to enjoy some jitter juice to calm our little jitters down. We did a couple more pages with that, but nothing, fancy, just stuff you can get on TPT for free. And then we read our class as a family. Obviously, this was like our afternoon book. We didn't just read them back to back, but this is such a good book. We talk about, how we want to treat each other, how they want me to treat them, how they would need to be treating me, and how they want to treat each other. And then we make a classroom contract. I've already hung it up on our door. We write down what we discussed together, and then they sign it at the bottom to make it official contract of them agreeing to our rules. And then they got to color a little picture that is this building that says our class is family. It's obviously black and white. They get to color it, and then they got to do a little word search along with it. And then we also sing We Are Family. That song is like, we are family, I got all my sisters and me. And then we say, and brothers. It's so funny. I have an aide this year in my class, and she was literally like, but I do it every year. Last year my kids really enjoyed it. This year they kind of were looking at me like I was a crazy person, but it is what it is. Good morning. Here is day 2 of school. I'm feeling really hopeful about today, but I'm still on guard. Today will be super fun because it's Friday, so we get to do a lot of extra fun things on Friday. We're still learning lots of procedures, but I have a lot of really cute and fun activities planned for them. I'm getting to school, I would say, about 30 minutes early before I start chatting with people, and about 45 minutes before my kids come. I've got to finish this get to know me game, and I think that's going to take me quite a while. So that's really all I have to do once I get there. Of course, like turn the lights on, turn my lamps and all those things on, and the music and our slides, but that's very quick. And my kids go to breakfast for 20 minutes right after we have like our morning time. So if I absolutely can't get it done within these 30 minutes, I've got another 20 minutes to get it done. So I hope y'all have a great day, and I will update you on how the day went, and then I'll also be planning for the entire next week today so that I don't have to come up here on the weekend. All right, y'all, I'm so tired. It is 5:20 and I'm just about to head out of here, and it's Friday. We made it through the first week of school. We had PD Monday, Tuesday. I had Wednesday off. Thursday was the first day of school, and today was the second day of school, and I survived, barely. I'm so tired. I stayed and got all my stuff done for next week. Copies, anchor charts, take-home folders. I hadn't prepped those yet, and I got all of that done. I got my newsletter done for next week and all of that. So next week, all I have to do is lesson plan this weekend, do my slides this weekend, and then I'll be good to go. I did it that way because I'm out of town on Saturday and Sunday. I really just want to relax at home. So I'll be able to turn on Real Housewives of Orange County and do my lesson plans on my computer at home and do my slides on my computer at home. So that's the plan so that I don't have to come back to the school this weekend. I can just have a good weekend and relax at home. But thank y'all for watching my kind of day in the week of a teacher starting up on the first week of school. I'll definitely continue to do these. But thank y'all so much. I love y'all and I hope you had a great week.